This next baseball story is for educational and entertainment purposes only. That's it. So has anyone heard this comeback story? Because it gets pretty weird. Meet Alexio Gando. Okay, he was drafted in 2001 by the A's and then subsequently picked up in the Rule 5 draft by the Texas Rangers. So a guy goes to the minor leagues to develop, and the Rule 5 draft allows another team to go and pick him up. Now, in my head, this tells me that guys were using this to, kind of exploit players and get them to do things that they might not want to do to advance their career. Weird. So Alexi was coming home from DR to go back to America on his work visa, and a guy in immigration noticed that a lot of minor league players were getting married and bringing women back. Very weird. So he was implicated in a marriage visa fraud act or something like that. Well, ESPN calls it marriage for visa scam. Whatever, I call it Affiking. But the craziest part is he wasn't really that good. He gets suspended for 5 years. His visa gets suspended for 5 years. And the entire time, the Texas Rangers are begging to bring him back. But here's the hard right. In case you didn't know, George W. Bush was the team president for 4 years after his father and a team purchased them in 1989 prior to him becoming president. His father. Okay. So then when George W. Bush became governor in 94, he had to give up his team executive title. Oh, and peep the Texas Rangers hat, probably sitting in Arlington as well. No, there we go. Bush and others investors, okay? So they purchased the $89 million, bought the Rangers. George Sr. gave George Jr. a job. All right, we've heard that one before. And then, obviously he went on to become president. But Tom Hicks, the former owner, was a big Republican donor. And it would kind of look shady that in 2009, before Bush left, that he, allowed this guy to come back. So I don't know if he asked Barack to pass it down, but Barack didn't do it. This would be the person that, oversaw that committee. So I don't know. It's weird to me that all this stuff comes back around this family, the Clintons. But what's even weirder is that after he was allowed to come back, he went to the Red Sox, the Braves, the Indians. And he was paid millions of dollars, and he was just a very mid player. And he was accused of some serious things, and he never got in trouble. I'm not saying that Miss Clinton knew the whole story, but she very well could have possibly read a few articles.